the 2020 is going to be a wild year for Blunt Talk with LT. Van Lathan recently said on his podcast, one of his episodes, that he was most likely going to stop his podcast because he has new opportunities for 2020 and possibly back on TV and new deals or whatnot. I think regardless of what the hell you do, new deals, whatever, even if it's a TV thing, I don't think you should stop your own podcast. I feel like maybe he just, I don't know. I don't know too much of the inside information to the infrastructure of his podcast and how he can continue it, or what's going on with his new deals or what he's going to disclose. But at the end of the day, I don't think I need to know the particulars when it comes to that to say that you should always have your own, or you should keep your own podcast. You should see the worth in your podcast, because it may not be worth as much initially, or even when you think you're on, it's not making as much money. But this is a growing space, I feel. I feel like we're early in the podcasting world. Yeah, Joe Rogan has talked 10,000 motherfuckers into doing podcasts, so everybody has a podcast. But at the same time, we're early into this shit. We don't know what can happen to the top podcasts and how far this shit can go. So, I don't know. Regardless of what I'm doing, the podcast is going to remain. That's not something that's going to come to an end, so you don't have to worry about that shit. So, subscribe if you're not subscribed. But, yeah, the podcast is going to remain. And 2020 is going to be a new year for new success. All right, we're going to get into it. None of this fucking boring-ass talk for too long. We're going to get into the fuck shit.